Hello YouTube, this is Zach, and today I'm just going to have a fun video. If you're watching this, I'm actually preparing to move, and so this video is kind of recorded way ahead of time, and I've just been grinding and making videos, so I want to do something that's just a little bit of fun to take some of the weight off of it. And I get this question a lot, like, who do you like? Who are your favorite singers? And I've already done a video a long time ago about my top 10 favorite singers, and that list is kind of variable. It's, it changes sometimes. But I've also gotten the question of what are my favorite performances? Like, what are some examples of some really great vocal performances? So I'm gonna share this with you guys, and it's gonna be a combination of studio performances and some live stuff. I'm not really gonna do them in a specific order because I don't really know if I can rank them because they all mean different things to me. And some of these might surprise you. I think you might be surprised to see some of this stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one, this is Crystallized by Haken. And this song is one of my favorite songs ever. I've seen it performed many times. It's 19 minutes long, so it's quite the trek to listen to and to appreciate. It takes a lot of, digesting and a lot of getting familiar with it, as does most prog metal. But what I really like about this song more than anything is the arrangement for the vocals. There's some incredible vocal harmonies in it. And obviously I'm not going to play through the whole thing, but I'll give you some snippets. Like there's one hallmark part in the middle that I think is just absolutely incredible. Check this out.
Is falling all around. What once was lost has now been found. The life I had to leave behind is crystallizing in my mind, reminiscing on the past, the bygone time that could not last. The splintering of my prime is now a bell that will not chime. The crystallizing thoughts of you,
Polyphony, polyphonic.
my soul was free. Days of yore, a white feet that once was pure. Snow is falling all around. What once was lost has now been found. A life I had to leave behind is crystallizing in my mind.
And it goes on from there and goes on and on and on. It repeats and all kind of stuff. But that little section is just so cool. And that little figure continues. So check this song out if that was interesting to you at all. The song is a big beast. It's just a huge monolith of a song. But give it a listen if you like metal at all. It's really amazing. If you like prog, you got to check it out. And that performance, the arrangement, and just all the band harmonizing is just absolutely amazing. It's so good. This next one is a performance of a piece called Rytmus by Ivan Husovsky. I performed this piece many years ago, and it's one of my all-time favorites. And this particular reading of it on YouTube is probably the best I've ever heard. It's phenomenal, and it's not super long. It's only like a minute and 20 seconds, but this is just such an incredible performance. This piece is insane. It's so much fun, but it's so hard. Yeah, so this piece is insane. I mean, it brings me back every time I listen to it. And as you can see me mouthing it, once you've learned that middle section, hang on, let me go. Ave Eva Fonza Moris Turagina Venusta Venustatis Ave Eva Fonza Moris Ave Fonza Fonza Turagina Venustatis Ave Eva Fonza Moris Turagina Venustatis Venusta. Once you've done this piece, you never forget that rhythm as long as you live. But yeah, seeing a choir of this caliber perform it is incredible. I mean, It's such an awesome piece. If you're ever in a choral ensemble and you get to have any say so over what you get to perform, and your ensemble's like pretty good, pretty decent, get them to perform this piece. It's just so awesome. Of course, when it comes to me, which vocal list could be complete without my favorite band of all time, Pain of Salvation, and King of Loss is my favorite song of all time. I think that Daniel Gildenlow's vocal performance in this, whether you like his timbre or his technique or not, I think his performance is exceptional. And there's some incredible vocal arrangements in this. Let me get you some highlights, let you hear it. This is my favorite album of all time as well, and it really should be listened to from front to back to truly appreciate it. And it's very dense and it's a lot to take in, but the band and how tight they are, and the songwriting and the compositional value of this album is just off the charts. This song, I think, serves as like the apex of the album, and so I'll let you hear a few highlights from it that I really like. So that's one example, and then if we cut forward a little bit more, I'm not going to play all of it, so I wanted to save some of it for you, but... I could listen to this section of the song forever. And if you don't know the album, you don't know the song, it might not be as impactful, but really, if there were ever any, even if you're not a fan of metal music or anything like that, if there were ever an album that I would say, please do yourself a favor and give this album some time, like take a few hours out of your life. I don't mean all at once, but like listen through the album and listen to it a few times, listen through the album a few times, spread it out over a month, and just give this album some time. And I don't know. I cannot help but think that it will become something that you at least appreciate. This album is a masterpiece, and it's one of the most overlooked and underrated works of musical art I think that's ever been made. I cannot say enough good things about it. The Perfect Element Part 1 by Pain of Salvation. This song is King of Loss. Favorite song, favorite album of all time. Check it out. The vocal performances are incredible. Daniel Gildenlow is just an amazing singer. And on to something completely different, sort of. This is Mr. Bungle, Mike Patton. If you've never heard Mike Patton before, oh man, you're missing out. He is an absolute beast of a singer. I made a 3-part series on him several years ago. Actually, it was my 1,000 subscriber special. I kind of explored the different phases of his career. So yeah, check this song. This is Carry Stress in the Jaw. I mean, he's done all sorts of crazy stuff, but for some reason, this performance to me, for its zaniness and its wildness, and it just shows everything that he's capable of, and it's just insane. I mean, I'll let you hear some of the biggest highlights, well, the biggest highlight to me from this song. Yeah, so this section here, it's gonna sound completely off the wall, and it's supposed to. What makes this part so incredible is Mike Patton's ability to not only sing this line with such crazy delivery. Listen to how difficult this melody is in contrast to what everything else in the band is doing, and listen to the extremes of his range in this. All right, I'll stop. I can listen to this all day too. I mean, but you get it. I mean, Mike Patton is just crazy. He's crazy. There's nobody like him. He's just absolutely crazy, crazy singer. I love their music. Mr. Bungle is definitely an acquired taste, but it's like, you know, somebody said it very well some time ago. You'll hate Mr. Bungle at first, but when it clicks, you become obsessed with him. And I remember when it clicked with me, I spent like 3 or 4 months just binging everything Mike Patton and Mr. Bungle that I could possibly find. And I mean, some of their music is just out of this world nuts. It's not recommended for children. Some of it is very much not safe for work, but yeah, it is absolutely ballistic music. And Mike Patton is he's just way out there, crazy. Next up is Lightning Song by Anathema. The singer's name is Lee Douglas, and she is so good. I mean, this song just lifts me up all the time. And I wouldn't say that this song is particularly enterprising when it comes to range or anything like that, but the melody and the sensitivity to the melody and the context of the music and how triumphant the voice in this sounds throughout so much of it. It's so delicate and so beautiful. I love this piece. I can listen to the song. It's not really a piece. I can listen to the song anytime. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'll just give you some highlights. All right, I'll stop there. I'll end up listening to the whole song. But yeah, check out this song, Lightning Song by Anathema. Beautiful. Just, you haven't even heard where it goes yet. It's just beautiful song, incredible message, great vocal performance. You just can't beat it. It's so good. It's so good. Next up, we have Familiarity by Punch Brothers. This is just an incredible song, and this live performance is absolutely stellar. It's exceptional. I've thought about analyzing it on my channel before, but I've considered against it because it's just, I don't know. I feel I just get taken by this song, by this performance so much that I feel like it's sacrilege for me to try to like break it down because I don't know. I can't. I get so swept up in the song every time I hear it. And so this particular performance is Chris Thiele. Amazing performance, amazing song. I'll skip to some highlights. I'll stop there because I could get lost and caught up in this too. It's just so good. This song is an absolute masterpiece. Absolutely incredible song. Check it out. It's so good. That's Familiarity by Punch Brothers. This next performance is Credo in un Dio Crudel by Verdi. This is Bryn Terfel's performance of it. And, you know, Bryn Terfel in the opera world is kind of controversial. Some people think that he overcharacterizes and his voice is a little too raucous and isn't beautiful enough and it sounds edgy. And I understand that and I see that, but I don't know. I just think he sounds awesome. I know that by a lot of technical standards, he's great. He's great. He's a world-class singer, but like he's more known just for a strict timbre of his voice than someone like Dmitri Vorostovsky. I would say that Bryn Terfel's sound is a little pushed, and he's not quite as technically astute as some of his contemporaries, but I'll take his voice over just about anybody's. And he's not really known for his big Verdi type singing and Wagner and all that kind of thing. I mean, he does some of it, but I think he was really well known for his Mozart performances and things earlier in his career, and that's really where he put his foothold in and that kind of thing, and got his foothold in the opera scene. But I love this performance. I think it's incredible. I won't listen to the whole thing. We'll just start from the beginning and let you hear just some of it.
Ti spinge il tuo dimone, e il tuo dimon son io, e me trascina il mio, nel quale io credo inesorato Dio.
I've been working on learning this piece forever. I'm trying, but it's so hard.
Credo in un Dio crudel che m'ha creato.
The mic's clipping. I can relate. I'll just stop it there. Check that performance out. It's killer. Credo in un Dio Crudel by Verdi. Check it out. It's amazing. You know, there are a lot of performances I could pick from Einar Solberg of Leprous. I think that he's done some incredible vocal work throughout his career. But there's something that's really special and beautiful about Distant Bells. It's kind of unlike anything he's ever done before. I feel like this is a very intimate performance that he put on recording. I feel like there was a connection to his reading of this when he was in studio that's unlike anything else he's ever done. It's not my favorite piece by Leprous. It's one of my favorites, but it's not my absolute favorite. That's probably either like Sky is Red or, you know, The Valley. You know, those are two really big highlights. Distant Bells is great, but this performance is just absolutely amazing. I'll try to pick out a highlight for it, but it's hard to do because this is it kind of builds, and it's sort of you have to kind of listen to it in as a whole to really be able to appreciate the depth of the performance. But I'll try to pick up some highlights.
I've been around.
Yeah, so that's just a little piece of it. You should listen to the whole thing, though, because it really builds. That's just one little snippet. It starts out very small and just builds in this incredible crescendo at the end. Amazing work, amazing music, amazing song, and incredible vocal performance for sure. And of course, last but certainly not least, my favorite movement of my favorite piece of music of all time, Denn wir haben hier keine bleibende Stadt. And that is from the sixth movement from Brahms' German Requiem. My favorite piece of music ever. This reading of it by, I think it's the Vienna Philharmonic, is one of my favorite readings of it. I've heard so many that, you know, I can't really pick an absolute favorite, but this is one of my favorite ones on YouTube, so I'm rolling with it. And you should just listen to the whole German Requiem. It's the most incredible piece of music ever made, I think. Like, it's my desert island piece. Give me that piece of music, all hour and a half of it, and that's all I'll need for the rest of my life. I could listen to it every day forever, and I'd be fine with it. But this movement, the sixth movement, I think has the most incredible highlights of vocal performances of all time. So I'll skip Like, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing right here because it's 10 minutes long, but I'll skip to some highlights. Listen to this. Just please listen to this. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'll just start it here and we'll just go to the big cadence, and it might be a few minutes, but just listen with me. I'm just gonna chill. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen. If you hung around this long, you can hang around a little bit longer. I'm not gonna get monetized on this video. It's gonna get copyright claimed, it's like crazy, but just listen. It gets me every time. I've heard it so many times, but it gets me every time. That little part is basically saying, like, death, where's your victory? Hell, where's your sting? And or maybe it's, yeah, death, where's your sting? Hell, where's your victory? Whatever the text is, and it is just, oh man, it gets me every time. And I mean, that's just one little segment of that piece. But if you like that, I mean, first off, how could you not like that? What's going on in your ears if you don't like that? And if you do like it, check it out. It's just the greatest. So anyway, just those are some examples of my favorite music, my favorite vocal performances. I hope that gives you an idea of the kind of things that I like. I tried to make them somewhat varied. But I guess my taste does kind of go all over the place. But I don't know. Maybe this seemed a little narrow, but I do listen to a lot more music than this. Some of the stuff I didn't want to put up because of kind of like, explicit language. Like I like a lot of the music off of Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, but I just don't know where I could put anything here that would, that's censor a lot of stuff. So, but there's more music that I like than this. I like Polyrhythm by Perfume of all things. There's a song called The Earth that's by 2L, XOXO Amelie performs it, and that's an awesome piece as well. Extremely complex, very mechanical, very electronic. As a matter of fact, you know what? Bonus song. Let's do that. It's rhythmically nuts, and it's very digital. It's got auto-tune, it's pitch corrected, but that's kind of the point. This song could never be performed as straight by humans. We'll listen to this real quick. This will be the sound off song, and if it makes no sense to your brain, it didn't to me either for a while. So yeah, this is The Earth by 2L. Check this out. It sounds like it's in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it ain't. It ain't in 7. So yeah, anything could be in 4, right? Well, that actually is in 4, and that's such a crazy vocal performance. It's so much fun to listen to. I love it. Yeah, so that's a great sound off song. If you really want to, test your brain and your rhythmic understanding and the rhythmic language and how you hear timing and rhythm, check that song out. Give it some spins, give it the listens that it deserves. It's an awesome, awesome composition, and I love it. So anyway, that really is it. That's everything. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun. I really did, and I hope that I exposed you all to some new cool stuff, and I hope that you got an idea of what I'm into. That's it. Thank you guys. Bye.